Hello. I'm loading up Book of Travels. So it's just gonna be a moment. Oh, goodbye, Sky. It was lovely to have you here today. Thank you for your assistance and company. Yeah, just a little bit of just wandering around a very pretty game. I think that's a nice way to round out the day. I wonder if Gamer Neil is still here, but I'm sure Neil will still see it when it goes up at some point. So Jabal says I need to disappear too. Going to go hang out in a graveyard for a bit. Oh, really? Oh, are you looking for hamsters? I hope you have a nice time in the graveyard. Okay, let's see. Book of Travels. Play. Sam says don't let the skeletons bite. That's a good thing to wish anyone, I suppose. This is a nice excuse to just have my my dragon here in full view for no reason at all, really, just while I'm getting this loaded up. Thank you, Calmly Enveloped, for doing the moderation, by the way. It's wonderful to have some assistance and feel a bit more relaxed about when things turn up there. Time for the best music in video game history. Hang on. I want to go to a busy server. Oh, nothing's busy right now because it's the middle of the day. That's understandable. Rowan says, I picture your Dragon Sona as being crow-sized. Oh, that's interesting. I picture my Dragon Sona as being very large. Well, at least the size of a person and probably a lot longer. Quirrell says the V-Dragon floats majestically across pixelated skies and able to fly by a diet rich in levitatos. Tefrex says, does it have mystical flames? Yes. A core of a dragon can breathe kind of a rainbow flame, but it doesn't really burn things. It's really sparkly. Okay. The game is up. I can... Whoa, hang on. There we go. That should appear now. Okay. Time to return to Book of Travels. Sam says my headcanon is that the V-Dragon is capable of shape-shifting and therefore can be any size they desire. Ooh, I would love to be a shapeshifter. I mean, at the moment, I get to be a dragon sometimes, and a human sometimes, and a crow sometimes, and that all seems pretty good. So perhaps the V-Dragon is capable of shapeshifting. Oh, here we are. Okay, how much inventory space do I have? Probably almost none. Could be worse. Alright, what should we do? Should we catch a train? Should we catch a boat? We'll just go for a walk and see what we can find. For those who are unfamiliar with Book of Travels, this is an extremely lovely TMO, or tiny MMO, that can only be up to 7 players on any server at a time. You can only communicate via emotes, and there's very little combat. In fact, I have chosen not to be able to do combat at all, and just run away from things, and it's very, very doable. It's just a lovely game in which you walk and trade and explore. Teferac says, ooh, we're waiting for boat stream. Let's go for it. Sam says, do some crime, perhaps? Well, I don't know if crime is going to be available today, but if it is, I will do it. Because I haven't given in my cobalt ribbon stuff to the smugglers yet on this character. Alright. We're doing a waiting for boat stream. I think I might fish a little bit while I wait for the boat. Vinna says, Oz has an interesting style. Yeah, I I absolutely adore the art style. It's one of the first things that drew me to it. It's still in early access. But what there is just beautiful, and I've put something like 80 hours into this game already in this very early stage of access. Colleen Belt says, Rainbow Breath. Upon a failed dex save, you suddenly feel calmed and kinder. The effect lasts 24 hours. Woo! Sam says, additionally, roll a wisdom save upon failure. You're given a random new sexuality. I don't want to accidentally give people different sexualities. Some people are very happy with them. Like, my lack of sexuality, pretty happy with it. Pearl says some people do this deliberately and collect as many as they can. Different sexualities. Exatu, hello? Exatu says, ooh, Book of Travels again? Yep. I have half an hour to kill, so I thought, let's do this. Everything's a lot smoother now. They've fixed a lot of things so that it doesn't bug as often. They're doing, essentially the reason why there's been no new updates recently is that they're working on making sure that everything works so that they have a strong foundation on which to continue. They keep, every couple of weeks, they send out loads of patch notes. Seems like they're doing good work, so I'm pretty happy. Hello, Talon. Talon says, TMO RPG, tiny multiplayer online RPG, I love it. Absolutely. Just the idea of it really appeals to me. I would love to play more that are very small. Now we just calmly wait. I can zoom in as well, look. Ooh. But I want to see the steam on the boat when we go. So I'm gonna zoom back out. Sam says it was meant only as a silly joke. I completely understood that, Sam. And I thought it was funny. Primordial Nightmare, hello and welcome. I'm back on Book of Travels. I have finished Strange Horticulture, and it was amazing, and I didn't get the perfect ending, but I was not unhappy. It was really good. Elder Stream, you did! I finished it like 5 minutes ago! It was so lovely! It's so good! Definitely play it if you're able. It was a really good end. It was very exciting. I'm so sorry. Of course, I still haven't found any marble shade mushroom in this game yet, so let's keep looking for that. Vanna says, so can this be played single player, or does it have to be online MMO? So at the moment, they haven't released a single player version, although they're talking about doing that. But because there are only 7 players maximum on a server, and you can only communicate via emotes, it's very easy to feel like you're playing single player even when you encounter other people. And indeed, you often don't encounter other people, because the servers are very small and the world is quite large. So you can't pause, but nothing is going to attack you or anything while you're just sitting around. There's very few places that aren't safe, because it's not a game where there's monsters around every corner. So yeah, it's not single player, but I think it could still be a game that you could easily just walk away whenever. A locked strongbox. Whose strongbox is this? I don't know. I'm gonna try and open it. Okay, I opened it, but I don't know whose it was, so no one is going to reward me for doing that. I don't see any, like, mourning relatives or anything. I don't know. Hey, do you sell Marble Shade, the esoteric merchant? I gotta tell you, I really, really want some Marble Shade. Small bag of peppers. Bandit Leader's Instruction Knot. I want to know what it says. Okay. What do I have? Oh, I'm collecting official knots. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm carrying a lot of random stuff. I need 152. I'll just give you my fireworks pattern. Just check you don't have any marble shade. Of course you don't. You have a lot of fighting spells I don't care about. The knot of leaping energy. Replenishing energy to others. I don't think I can really do that. Okay. So, what does this knot say? Oh, it doesn't actually say what it does. All the other knots say what they do. Maybe a bandit leader will give me something for it anyway. Hang on, we haven't done any magic in a little while. Let's turn into a deer for no reason. Rowan says, can you arrange to play with friends? You can easily go onto the same server with friends in this game. I have played it a bit with Joe. Unfortunately, not many people I know have this game and are available to play at the same time that I play, so... But it is lovely. Nine says, I haven't tried to stream Bomb V on this yet, unlike what I did on Feral that one time. Well, it would be hard because you don't know which server I'm on. Haha. I loved being stream bombed on Feral. That was very, very good. Okay. So I hear Marble Shade is on this island, but we're gonna take the, What? Oh, the Tipsy Adventurer just sitting in the dirt, I guess. There's like a kitty there. We're gonna have a look for mushrooms, and we're gonna repair the boat that takes us to the smugglers area in case they're there around today. Tefrax has plenty of reasons to be a deer. Yeah, number one reason, it makes me happy and I want to. Calmly Enveloped says, so what you're saying, Vio, is that the knot does not say what it contains? I suppose that is what I am saying. Alright. If you see any tall mushrooms with like a white cap, weird mystic.
Take nothing for granted, traveler.
Do I have a story to tell you, Kalian? You won't believe me. I am, or used to be, or perhaps I will be, a mystic's apprentice. My master is experimenting with time portaling, and I'm the one she sends to test her spells. I must say, portaling back and forth in time has given me a couple of unexpected revelations. The first one is scientific and quite revolutionary. I'm sure you've heard of this newfangled pseudoscience called astronomy. Well, colour it pseudo no more, and I am the proof. You might find this hard to believe, but you and I are in fact standing in my master's university laboratory in Rivenleaf. But how can that be, I hear you say? Well, it so happens that this is the world that has changed position through the universe. Every time I portal through time, I appear in a different location from where I cast the spell, you see? This proves the movements of the heavenly bodies. Furthermore, I appear more or less along the same axis. I see you understand the implication of this. Oh my gosh. The planet is travelling in a repeated trajectory. So again, the pioneer astronomer's theories appear correct. I can tell you are stunned by the implications of these facts. This proves your wisdom. Now, from one wise individual to another. Do you have any cheap cider to trade? I can offer you the finest mature cider in trade. What say you? You are talking nonsense. No, you actually give me rockstone. If I have cider for you. Well, I don't have any cider, I'm sorry. Oh, this is the witch looking for her husband, I think.
Take nothing for granted.
Oh, hello there. Be a dear, won't you, and help me find my husband? I can hear him. He is hiding somewhere around here close by. Is that Flick down there? I'm looking for a tiny shape in the grass. Such as might contain... Oh, no, it sounds like it's over in this direction. Such as might contain Okay, frog. Nope, that's a soiled handkerchief. Gonna pet flick. Oh, backwards? Flick purrs anyway, okay. Where? The frog is always so hard to find. It's like a little tiny point. It might gleam at me if I stand still. Hang on. Something just gleamed. Wait. Oh! I have found them! Old Umber Lake frog. Edible! You can eat this woman's husband!
Take nothing for granted.
I'm not gonna do it. Here's the frog. It was so good of you to help us sort out our little family squabble. I will be sure to make it harder for him to escape next time, you can be sure of that. Oh my goodness. And the Silent Mystic. I still don't see any Marble Shade. I feel like I've been lied to and it doesn't exist in the game. I've never seen it. The Extroverted Apprentice, the Silent Mystic, they're very far apart right now. Quirrell says, to be fair, most people's spouses are technically edible. It's just a really bad idea for lots and lots of good reasons. You know? That is unfortunately true. Oh wait, there's two Silent Mystics and Extroverted Apprentices. Oh. Gonna untangle these plants. Oh. Got a lot of ingredients out of this. That's very good. Okay. The boat I wanted to take does not appear to be here? Ah. Well, that is a bit of a problem. Alright, I'll just go somewhere else. Vinna says, you know, this variation of cis-straight marriage dysfunction is kind of refreshing. Ah, you mean where the wife turns the husband into a frog? Yeah, you know, it definitely is a variation, for sure. Although, very much still dysfunctional. There's a bunch of ghosts around here. And they've changed it so I can't see ghosts anymore when I hit my show, named NPCs. But if I cast a line, and align myself with the spirit realm, there we go, I can see all the ghosts. Get a little XP for talking to ghosts. It's not fair, I didn't deserve this fate. I'm sorry. Calmly Enveloped seems very Addams Family, though, who had an amazing marriage. That's a good comment. That's a good observation, rather. I'm going to be watching The Addams Family next week for movie night with my friends. I've already seen it many times, and you can probably see the influence of it in some ways on Toontown. I really, it was quite formative for me. But yeah, it's funny that you've brought it up. Alright. Oh, whoops. No. Now there's another boat I can take down here, which will take me to Mir. Okay. Fish. Rowan says Morticia would never turn her husband into a frog without his consent. Yes. 9 says he'd totally consent though. Yes, Gomez absolutely would. Sam says I have never heard of Addams Family. Is it a film? It is. Yes, there are 2 films, The Addams Family and The Addams Family Value. I believe there's like an animated remake of it, but I didn't particularly rate it. And the live action films are based on like an old TV series, an old black and white TV series from way back. But I didn't watch that either, so I can't comment on that. Quirrell says it began life as a series of newspaper comics. Oh, really? And has spread out to be films, a cartoon series, a few video games, and some other stuff. Wow. Calmly Enveloped says, I'm sure Gomez would find the experience riveting. Oh, wow. It's a good one. Okay. I am in boat. There, good. Vanna says the opening of the 3D animated movie was actually excellent. The rest of the movie feels like it was meant to be a pilot for a series. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It just didn't really have the charm that I felt the live action had. It wasn't really for me. But the live action films I really love. I think the second one's actually better than the first one, in fact. Nine says the reason the Addams marriage works is not because of all the stuff they get up to, but because they talk to each other about how they feel about that stuff. That is a lovely piece of wisdom. Fixate says, a YouTuber I watched play that Broken Sword game, Kikoskia, went through just about the entire game showing that face paint soiled handkerchief to every NPC, and doing all the weird and disgusted reactions. That sounds fun! I love games where you can take like random things and kind of entertain yourself with them. No worries for delayed reactions, Fixate. Calmly Belt says I grew up watching some of the live action series. Oh wow! See, I've never actually seen any of it. It says keep track of rumors that you hear. I actually have a document with all of the rumors, and there's no quest journal in this game, so I have a Google Doc where I write down everything I learn and where I heard it from. I quite hope they don't add a quest journal, because keeping the journal for myself has been really lovely. Merlin is arriving to pester me. Hello, Merlin. Sam says the part of TTRPGs I'm catastrophically bad at. Keeping notes in TTRPGs is really hard. I am actually not great at that either. Whoa, no, that was a bug. I have been sent far away. I am still in Mir though. But yeah, I'm quite fortunate that even as a DM I'm bad at the notes, but one of my players, my sister, keeps the most detailed notes I've ever seen. Color-coded, arranged by date and time, all of the dialogue, all of the items received, all of the action is all recorded. And so she's kind of become, she's in like 8 different D&D games, and she's the designated note keeper of every game. Nobody else keeps notes. Pearl says keeping note of all that stuff brings back memories of Morrowind. Oh, absolutely. The Morrowind journal was really good because there was no real quest journal. Like, it did write down things you interacted with, but you'd have to work it all out, and it might not write down what was most relevant to you. I don't know whether that was on purpose or not, but it was fun. Calming Belt says I keep notes in my head. That's very reasonable. Sam says, oh lord, that sounds amazing. I need someone like that. I genuinely think everyone needs someone like my sister. She's an absolutely brilliant player. If she ever decides to be a game master, I think she will be quite fearsome. Oh, it's Fastela. Okay. Hey, bridge builder. Do I have anything you might want? Hurt, are you? Ha! Tough luck. Now, if there had been a bridge straight across here to the tea house, you'd be alright, right? As it is, you'll have to wade your bruised ass across the water, probably getting some leeches stuck to your cheeks on the way. Oh my gosh. Rude. You want something I don't have. Well, that's fine. Zata says Beard Grabber is enjoying being outside. Apparently they've been outside at daycare since 9 this morning. I enjoy the light rain less so. Aww. Let's see. I'm gonna head up to Harrow's Ledge, I think. Wind Voice. Quirrell says, I photocopied the paper map that came with my copy of Morrowind and penciled notes onto it. Ooh, that's very good. I believe I had I don't know whether it was a mod or one of the expansions provided it, because it was a long time ago that I was doing this, but I would write notes onto the in-game map, which you can do in this game as well, and I quite enjoyed doing that. Paper map is amazing. I had my map up on the wall behind my desk where I played, and I was always looking at where I wanted to travel via it. Fixatus says, I remember printing maps of Baldur's Gate at school. That's amazing. I wish external maps were more a component of modern video games. Like, we navigate a lot via the in-game maps, and I really like the idea of keeping my own notes and having like a physical map that they provide, and trying to explore the game that way, and having that physical relic when you're done with the game. I feel like I would be more fond of a game if that was an option. Yeah, Coral, I didn't really get to play Baldur's Gate either. I played Neverwinter Nights 2, which was a Dungeons & Dragons game RPG, but I never got to play Baldur's Gate, which I hear was very in-depth. And I know that there was a man with a hamster. These are the things I know about Baldur's Gate. I think I played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on the console, but that was a very different experience. It was just kind of a top-down cooperative battle game, really. You kind of explored, but the role-playing was more a vague accent to the tactical combat, I would say. I think my loading screen is broken. Well, that's fine. We're basically at past. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that this is the end of the stream. And I wanted to say that this has been absolutely lovely, and I really appreciate all the company, and I'm so excited that we finally finished Strange Horticulture. And so thank you all very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and hopefully I'll see some of you next week. I'm going to be playing Super Mario 64 again on Wednesday, and I think I'm going to be playing a new potion making game on Friday, so let's look forward to that. Goodbye everyone.